Everybody, welcome back. My name is Mark Ashby of the Grill Mark Co Cooking Channel. It is a beautiful summer day. Look up. It is hot as the Satan's butthole. And because it's hot, because it's summer, and we're in the sweltering heat of the southeast, we're going to be firing up our Kamado Joe. Well, it's already fired up. I got it set up for 2-zone cooking today because we are going to be cooking a fire roasted corn dip. Appetizers can be a winner at the barbecue parties and get-togethers, and this one, I gotta say, it's gonna be really, really good. Let's go back in the kitchen. Let's get started. Here we are back in the kitchen, and we're gonna go over the ingredients for this really, really simple dip. It takes a lot of stuff, but we're just mixing them all together. The first thing you're gonna need is some fresh corn, and we're about to hop back out onto the Kamado Joe Classic, and we're gonna throw these on, let them get some roasted corn in there because that's important. Typically, this is a spicy recipe, but the person behind the camera there doesn't like spice too much. So we're gonna go with some red and green bell peppers for color and flavor. We will be knocking out a couple spices as well. We have the Freakin' Fiesta by Cosmo Q and the garlic jalapeno. We're gonna be adding those in there for a little bit of flavor and kick. You have some cream cheese that we'll be using as well. We have some fully cooked bacon that we'll be using and crisping up for that. We have some organic lime juice here. This is just, you can use a fresh lime or you can get the pure lime juice like that. Sour cream, always important. We have queso fresco that we'll be topping as we crumble it on top. At the end, we have pepper jack cheese right here. That'll also give it a little bit of kick. And a half diced sweet onion right there, which we did ahead of time. And of course, you'll need chips to eat. And the best part is this is late July. We're in late July. And the last thing you'll need besides your grill, a foil pan. What we need to do first is shuck this corn. We're gonna do that, and then we'll come back and we'll show you how to tie this off and give you a little handle here. And then we will throw it on the Kamado. We want our corn and our vegetables to get some fire roasted flavor, which is why we have 2-zone cook set up. To make this really easy, we're just gonna tie this off, kind of create like a little knot. Well, edit a lot of this out. Yeah, you try something cool and it doesn't work. So we're just gonna take off the husk here, and we'll grab it with some heat resistant gloves. We got as much silk off as we need. Obviously you can see a lot of it's down here. A lot of it's over here. It's the party streamers of the corn. A lot of this is gonna burn off as well. So let's take our fresh peppers and our fresh shucked corn, and let's hop back outside and throw these on the low grate so that we can get some fire roasted flavor in this. We have the Kamado Joe screaming at about 375, 400-ish range. And we're gonna get that fire roasted flavor here. Place it over the grate like so. And we're gonna get some fire roasted on the peppers as well. We're gonna leave this open and we're gonna rotate it. I got my trusty tongs right here. We're gonna rotate them just to make sure that they're getting some char on there. Once we're done with that, we will step back inside and we'll mix everything together and bring it back out here to smoke on the Kamado Joe for about 20 minutes. We got our peppers. You can see we got a really good char on there right over the fire. And we're roasting the corn, the rest of it. Again, we have this beautiful caramelization kind of going all the way around. And so this is going to add some smokiness flavor to the dip. I'm rotating it with my hand. It's just a little bit easier, and I have one of these heat resistant gloves. But I'm just rotating it every couple minutes. It's gonna take about 10 to 12 minutes to get the fire roasted. You don't have to do this, but it just adds another step of flavor into this dip. So we'll finish these up and then we'll hop back into the kitchen and put it all together, throw it back on the grill. We have our fire roasted peppers here. We're going to chop these up and just like that so we don't get any of the seeds in. We're gonna chop all these up and we're going to take the corn here, and this is really easy. We're just gonna take our knife and roll it down the cob like that and just kind of go down like that. And this is how we get that fresh fire roasted corn for this recipe. So we're gonna finish prepping all of our vegetables and then we're gonna throw them all into here. We're gonna let them marry in the grill and then we'll come back out and we'll do a taste test. All right, so we have our vegetable medley here, fire roasted vegetable medley. We are going to dump all of that beautifulness inside. We have our onions, those go in there as well. Now this is the part like you've seen other people do where they just segment off stuff and then it mixes together. There are other ways to do this. That's the way I choose to do this one. Next, you're gonna take your cream cheese and just dump the whole block on the side right there. About 6 to 8 ounces of sour cream. So we're gonna just take that and dump it here, like so. Then we have our pepper jack cheese. We got Cabot today. And again, dump it in, just like that. We have our organic lime juice. You can do a fresh lime. This is fresh lime juice. And we're just gonna kind of pour that over a little bit right there. That looks good. Finally, the seasonings. We have our freaking Fiesta we're gonna do first. We're gonna hit that pretty heavily. Boom. And then for a little spice, oh, it smells good. Garlic jalapeno. And again, hit that kind of heavily. Our last step is going to take some fully cooked bacon. This is gonna crisp up and smoke in the grill. And we're gonna chop that up pretty finely and dump that in last. We're gonna take all this, step outside to the grill, and we're gonna put it on and let it smoke for about 20 to 30 minutes. Now we've got bacon, corn, peppers, cheese, sour cream, Cosmo Q rubs and spices. How could you not love all this? And it's going to smoke on the smoking champ here. I did add a little bit more cream cheese just for some creaminess there. I had bought 2 blocks. I figure I'll go ahead and use it because I'm not gonna use it for anything else. We're gonna let this sit. We are not looking. We will be cooking. We'll check back here and bake time says 30 minutes. We'll see you then. 30 minutes has passed. Let's take a look inside, see how it's all married together. So we got a lot of melting going on here. So the next thing we're going to do is take this inside and we're gonna stir it all around, mix everything together. But I can tell you it already smells amazing. Let's go mix it up and see if it tastes amazing. So we've got our wooden spoon here. Let's mix everything together. You see you got the pepper jack there, the cream cheese here, and this is how it's supposed to look. Creamy, but good enough for a dip, like we got going on. And we got all the ingredients mixed together. Good smoke profile to it, I'm sure. So we're gonna get that queso fresco and we're gonna crumble that on top. We're just gonna take that and kind of crumble it on top like that. You know, we're doing a Mexican street corn dip here, so this is gonna give it some good Mexican style flavor to it. Most people add cilantro or parsley to a finishing touch as well. It's just kind of like a burst of color. I didn't do that, but you can do that on your own if you want to. The cilantro will add a little bit of flavor to it. I'm gonna add just a hint more of lime juice as well. That should be good. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our Mexican street corn dip. Beautifully done, cooked perfectly on the Kamado Joe. Now is the best part. I'm struggling today. Now is the best part. We're gonna take our late July chips. I'm gonna get a nice scoop right here. I got some queso fresco. Make sure I get some of that corn. Right there. Bombs away. That has a great smoky flavor to it. I'll probably add a little bit more of the garlic jalapeno to get a little bit more of a kick to it, but it's got a great smoky flavor. It's creamy. You can see we've got the fire roasted peppers, the corn, the cheese, everything mixed together very well. That's really, really good. Now we're gonna get the Queen of Q. Your turn. What do you think?
It's good. I love that it has no heat because I am not a spicy person whatsoever.
I am a spicy person, and there needs to be a little bit of a kick, especially if you want it to have like a Mexican flavor to it. We just use the jalapeno rub from Cosmo Q. Good portion right there. It's pretty good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. That's my second bite.
That'd be a huge, huge hit at the next party for sure. Well, I am gonna try some more of this, and then I'm gonna throw on my bathing suit and go swimming in the pool because it is hot as hell outside. My name is Mark Ashby of Grill Co., where we do grilling so rare it's well done. Make sure you eat well, you do well. We'll see you next time.